Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
Oh, you know what time it is. You heard the man, what he said to do. Oh, it's just one big circle of life, round and round. You know what? I can't give it up. Let's see here. I've taken 2 naps today. And I realize that is a stress thing with me. And so, I get here and I'm like, man, I need something cool. I was like, oh, you know what's cool? Talking to my friends on this World Wide Web gizmo that Al Gore blessed us with. So, let's see here. Where are my banners? We need some banners, man. Throw that sucker up there. Yeah, that's cool. Let's do our branding here. I hate this. I hate that. It won't always let me throw that off. I don't know why. It hates me. That's all I can say is it hates me. So, oh, hey, there's background music now? What is this? Let's do a little rock. I don't know how I like this. How do you like this? Is this how we start things now? We do a little rock and roll. Let me put on my headphones. Let's see what this sounds like. This is confusing to me. What is happening? StreamYard did a upgrade. It's a little fast. But maybe not so bad. What's this one here? Oh, you'll be going to sleep with me. This is called daydreaming. Let's do daydreaming. My life is a daydream. My nights are a night dream. I can play this next background music called Feeding the Ducks. So let's feed the ducks. Oh, hey, daydreaming's got a little beat going. Yeah. This is weird. What is feeding the ducks? Does that sound like feeding ducks to you? Do you feel like you're feeding ducks? We're feeding ducks. I don't like birds. Birds scare me. Yes, I know. But I also know that birds aren't real. So that's okay. Boy, this is some horrible electronic music. Yeah, it's just horrible. What's this one? Into Space. Makes you think of Elon Musk. What's that other guy's name? This is not into any space I know. That's weird. Maybe you could set the tempo or something? I don't know. Night driving. I don't even get the Knight Rider sound. Night driving. Yeah, I'm not doing well with this background music. It's gonna bust into something right now. Watch this. I did! Oh yeah, baby. I'm driving my car. Shut up. Oh yeah. You've seen that back seat. Thought to yourself, has that been Armoralled lately? Yeah. Those are power windows. That's heated seats. Night driving is the sound of this background music. StreamYards, you have, I don't know what you've done, but you're doing it. See the glow of the dash lights? Oh yeah, baby. Reach down between my legs, ease the seat back. Oh wait, hold on, that's the wrong driving song. That's Panama. Dun, 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 dun. That was horrible. Let's go back to this rock. Oh, I don't know what's happening, man. I mean, they slowed it down just a little bit. This sounds like a alternate stage for Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, I get serious about this. What was Dance Pop? Did we do this one? Oh yeah, we're on the club tonight, y'all. We're in the club. There we go. We got it going on. Oh yeah, here we go. Remember that time when you took that drink from that stranger? That's so cold. You're so hot. Next thing you know, you're dancing through the galaxy. For some reason, you have an aversion to the smell of Axe body spray. Alright, how do I stop this? Because this is bad. Alright, I'm sorry. I'm done playing with that. So, let's go over here to Reddit. There's a new one. Candace has guilty knowledge, according to the experts. I say no. What does Candace know? Tonight I watched Chris M on the Interview Room and his most recent recap of the case. I don't know who Chris M is. I posted it below. I guess this is that guy who was like a, I don't know, cop in New York. Let's see here. He's revisiting the time he spent at Summer's home where he met with Candace, and she spent time showing him around. He said he has watched this video many times, listening and looking for things he might have missed. You may know that Chris M has said in many different programs, it happened at the home. I mean, this guy sounds like a medium right now. I feel like the name is Summer, and the month is June, which is a spring month. Still spring. Her name is Summer. I feel like there was a door. Was there a door involved? Is there an outside of the house? Is there an outside? I mean, this is like a medium for this stuff. Okay, so Chris M, the medium. Let's see here. It happened at the home. This trip to Summer's home will make your heart break again, just to see and realize the chaos those children live through. This person says chaos. I say welcome to the mountains. Okay, so it's funny. There's like two ways of saying it. It's like Appalachia or Appalachia. And my wife got mad one day at somebody saying it wrong. And ever since she has, I don't know what it did to me. I can never say it right again. Appalachia, right? God, man, I live in the area and I can't even get it right. Hey, listen, I'm a river rat. I grew up on the Mississippi River. So I've lived on the Mississippi, the Columbia, and the St. Johns River. So yeah, I'm total river rat. In his new video, Chris M makes it very clear Candace is hiding something. Candace has guilty knowledge. Candace changes the narrative. Candace lied to him and he caught her. He describes how Candace shows more signs of stress. Uh, she is wavers off script, or when she wavers off script. Candace does not have a script. Okay, nobody's written anything down. Nobody's come up with some grand plan. Um, you know, Candace lied to him and he caught her. Remember, a lie is uh you know what? I love it when I look back at the TV. I totally lose my train of thought. I totally got to turn this TV off. You have the intent to deceive. A lie is a statement made with the intent to deceive. And I don't know. Candace, has she ever done anything to give you guys the impression that she's intentionally trying to deceive? I mean, who? Let's just look at the circumstantial evidence. She invited somebody up to her property, right? She spoke to him, and I don't know what this is in the background. I'm losing it. I'm absolutely losing it. Anyway, the intent to deceive. She invites somebody up there to her house and says, come on, look at everything, check everything out. And then she is going to intentionally lie to him. I mean, isn't that just a lot of work? I mean, who does that? Of course, though, I guess we're talking about, like, did they do something nefarious with the kid? I guess there's something I gotta find. Maybe I'll find it tonight. I'll post it later. I have this really bad feeling, and I don't want to do anything without facts. Okay, I have no facts to back up my feeling, and all I know is one of those things where you hear something and it triggers a thought, a memory, maybe, and you just think to yourself, "Ugh, that's yeah, I don't like that." So, anyway, let me work on that one because I don't want to be wrong. Let's see here. Maybe after we talk about this. Just as the behavioral panel said when they confronted Candace on the Dr. Phil show, Candace has behaviors that to the experts show deception, but she knows something. This chick's been arrested a bunch of times. Okay. So she's not trusting. I mean, I don't know what to say about it. All right, we started here. I came down here and I moved these to the oldest first. So these are the first comments, and then we'll get to the newest comments. I'm not a fan of CM, but I agree that Candace likely has guilty knowledge. What is guilty knowledge? I mean, wait a second here. I am on that. Okay, let me look this up real quick. What is guilty knowledge? I'm sure I probably have the idea wrong. I know guilty knowledge. Oh, well, there's a whole bunch of books. That's one thing. Oh, there's a legal definition of guilty knowledge. Having knowledge that a wrongful act is being committed, such as purchasing goods that one knows or should know are stolen. I have never in my lifetime heard of that. Oxford. Knowledge the agent acquired proofs to the agency. Maybe this is why I didn't do so well. The knowledge of facts and circumstances required for a person to have men's right. Oh, for a particular crime. Knowledge is usually actual knowledge, but when a person deliberately ignores facts that are obvious, they're sometimes considered to have constructive knowledge. Guilty knowledge is constructive knowledge. That makes sense to me now. That's a whole totally. I hate when words are redefined or new words are put in. Sorry. And I'll forget the term constructive knowledge, so don't worry about it. I'll forget everything before this is over with. She's a shitty parent, shitey parent who has had her kids taken away by CPS even prior to this incident. Hey, I found out, I said last night on CPS, Child Protective Services. In Tennessee, Child Protective Services is like a first entry into. If the kids are taken away, it's DCS, Department of Children's Services. I know this sounds weird and it's a nuanced thing, but it'd be like the I would think there's like the police and the jailer. All right. So anyway, yeah, CPS is a term I was like, I've never even heard of that before. DCS is what I always call it. But again, I don't deal with what is this? What did I just do? No. DCS is not something, or CPS is not something. I don't deal with kids, man. The whole thing is just takes a special person. The CASA people and all that stuff are very, very special people. It's not surprising that she would have a lot to hide when the law and the entire internet comes calling. Okay. That Summer died on her watch, whether on that death swing or she drowned in the creek. I think it was accidental, and Candace is afraid Don will kill her. She admits it. Oh, so this is what we've gotten to. We have decided that Candace, the guilt is that she wasn't paying attention. This little girl is dead now, and she is hiding it from her husband. She is a criminal mastermind that is greater than anything out of a DC or Marvel universe. I mean, if she ever teamed up with Lex Luthor, could you imagine what would happen to Superman? Don did say in an interview that Candace was going down. I don't think going down means the same to everybody. See, he said he has 7 alibis and she has 0. Could you imagine talking about your wife like that? When will they crack and turn on each other permanently instead of just during drug-fueled rages? Oh, gosh. I've always thought maybe she was afraid of repercussions from law enforcement or CPS if she admitted an accident or losing her as a result of her own negligence. But being afraid of Don makes so much sense. There may be more to fear with him than with anyone else. Jeez. Oh my gosh. He looks like Uncle Jesse. The problem with Don is that he came out off the mountain. Okay, Don should be making moonshine, not growing marijuana. Moonshine. I figured they don't care about moonshine anymore. I don't know. Heck, evidently you pay taxes on it now. It's okay, but I mean, he looks like Uncle Jesse more than Kingpin. Oh, y'all would get the reference to Kingpin from Spider-Man, Daredevil. What was the latest one? Hawkeye he was in. Oh, jeez. All right, so let's see. What else we got? Candace and possibly Grandis are the ones who have info on what happened to Summer. Whether it was Summer wandered off, which would come back on Candace, or she died accidentally. Everybody is so convinced about this whole death thing. And I know, that's what are the chances of her being alive? I mean, there's no. Somebody said something the other day that was horrendous, and said that the little girl was probably sold into a snuff film, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like who says that? Anyway, Candace is probably lied. Oh wait, hold on. She accidentally or at the house while not being supervised. Candace is kids are pretty tough. I don't mean that to blow this off, but that's what I always hear. Candace is pushing this idea of Summer being abducted to relieve herself of guilt and put it on someone else. Candace has probably lied every day to Dawn about what she was doing, and this is an extension of her compulsive lying to cover up her real actions. And then right here is 100%. I don't know. I had no idea. Should we see what this is? Oh, this is going to be bad, right? Okay, so this is... I saw this guy streaming the other night. Okay. This is a lot of stuff, man. This guy's got this. It's a 2-hour stream. We're just not going to pay attention to it. And he's sitting in his car. This Chris McDonough, the interview room. He's sitting in his car. How did he do that? Is he on a laptop? I think he is. He needs to get himself a studio is what he needs to do. All right, let's see. Let's go back. We're gonna get rid of this. Honest, what do y'all think? Guilty knowledge. Is that a thing? She doesn't know exactly what happened, but she kind of knows what happened. Let's see if there's another one here. I think there was. Oh, come on. Candace's guilty knowledge. Starting to doubt the Wells involvement. Question about the family's kids and Dawn's history of. Went over that one already. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I've been saying she should be having a birthday soon, right? Oh, the Rogersville Review. Let's see what this says. Well, first of all, let's go to this discussion. All right, how do we do this? Sort by old. All right, so Summer Wells, her 6th birthday is coming up. The Wells family will observe their missing daughter, Summer's her 6th birthday next week in private. Most likely at church, according to Summer's father, Donald Wells. Summer's 6th birthday is February 4th. She was reporting missing from her home in the Beech Creek community of Hawkins County on the evening of June 15th. Donald told the Review Tuesday that there has already been an observance for Summer's birthday among friends in North Carolina, but it was held privately to avoid an onslaught of YouTube video producers and other media. Yo, you YouTubers! Wait a second. What am I doing right now? I personally didn't go because I had to work, Donald said. I was just so afraid that there was going to be a bunch of YouTubers there, so I didn't want to go. I mean, guy's got a point, man. Dude's got a point. How nice of someone to remind them of when her birthday is. Oh my gosh. Dude. Thank you for posting this. Strange as they know what they've done with her. They have to act like actually miss her. I mean, do you realize these people are not criminal masterminds? Okay? I mean, the way people talking about like how they have eluded the police and the media and all these internet sleuths. I mean, these people are not criminal masterminds. If they were, they would all be doing like 1-800 Miss Cleo commercials, and you'd be paying them money so they could get to the United States and give you your fortune from the Nigerian prince. I mean, this is not rocket surgery. Justice for Summer Wells. Well, Summer Wells doesn't believe in your justice. Okay, so she's having her birthday, and people are How nice of someone to remind them of when their birthday is. I mean, that is just cold, man. That is striking. Oh, let's see. I hit back. There you go. Let's see. TBI released the stuff. Got that. We got that. Oh, wait a second. Has this? I think this is really added. There wasn't 73 before, was there? Let's see. I don't want to do the best. We'll do the same way. Old. I thought it was like 20 something, maybe. Let's see. Oh, yeah. 7 hours ago. 10 hours ago. Oh, I didn't get any of this. So I did this yesterday. This can't be on old. Is that how they do it? I'm reading Reddit wrongly. There's bigly and there's wrongly. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this person I put up here, I love this part right here. They're simply too dumb, or they're too simple or dumb to be able to cover this up and get away with it for this long. So that's what this person's conclusion was. They thought that the family had done something this summer, and then they have changed their mind recently and have decided that the family is too simple-minded and dumb to be able to do anything like that. And what's going on here? Hang on a second. I've got a background deal going. I don't want to do that, do I? I don't know. Anyway, back onto this. Sorry. You know what? Here's the problem. I got too many things happening at one time because I'm trying to get everything accomplished at once. I don't have a lot of time, unfortunately. I'm just swamped. I hate. I wish I was organized. Some people look at their neighbors or, successful people will say, and they covet like their house or their car, or their vacation or something. I don't covet anything. I'm envious. I'm very envious of people that are able to figure out, they just make everything work smoothly. It just goes smoothly for them. And I just like, man, that is so cool. I wish I had somebody could step in and help me and just everything goes smoothly. And then I'd be a rich rock star, playboy pilot of a spaceship. Okay, so this person says that they agree they're not sophisticated enough. I gotta kick stuff out from underneath my stupid desk. Urgh. All right, I'm rolling over stuff with my chair. All right, they're not sophisticated enough to pull this off, but believe they would have snitched on each other. I also believe they would have snitched on each other. Exactly. Snitching, especially when drunk or high. Man, people are on this drunk or high thing. Like, that is a term of art now. Drunk or high. It's like, what if it's neither? I don't know. What if I don't know what. Let's see. Well, they're smarter than law enforcement. I saw that. I reported on that one. Maybe the trauma of losing her daughter is too much for her to handle twice. That's why she essentially disappeared. Some people run and some hide during a. Still, I can't get comfortable. Ugh, so mad right now. I'm trying to move my stuff over. I moved my microphone today. I just remembered that. See how bad that is in my life? I can't remember that I moved my microphone. I'm like, why can't I get this over here to me? All right. I'm sorry if you're hearing some weird cosmic sounding sounds right now. You shouldn't actually. I've got this in a really nice brace. Finally. Let's see, we're going to tighten that up. Man, I'll tell you what. Sometimes I amaze myself. I wish I amazed women like I amazed myself. All right. Maybe the trauma of losing her daughter was too much for her to handle. Let's make this bigger. Boom. Boom. Nope, too big. I want to go smaller now. Boom. There you go. Perfect size. Maybe the trauma was too much for her to handle. Some people run, some hide a trigger past trauma. That's not that uncommon if it really impacted them. This may be the only way she can deal with it because of a lack of coping skills. Okay, finally somebody is talking coherently here. Grandis also does not get along with Dawn and only stays there for Candace. This whole thing's going to collapse, I just realized. I agree. She knows what happened. It's only a matter of time before all of them get pulled off that hill and arrested. Law enforcement has enough info, I'm sure, to make an arrest, but I'm guessing they're having them free for now to help find these pedo rings in the area. Okay, now I'm going to have to talk about something. I'm positive by this time next year, Ben Hell, that's funny, road will be vacant. Only garbage to show these humans actually lived in it along with their children. Disgusting. Okay, so the pedo rings. So, man, Upper East Tennessee is like a Southwest Virginia. It's funny. It kind of cuts off right at North Carolina. It's so weird how it does different. It definitely Southwest Virginia, Northeast Tennessee. You can take some back roads, maybe take a donkey, and you'll end up over in Kentucky. But yeah, like everything. If you ever saw the TV show Justified, that hits very close up. Harlan, Kentucky is not far from like Hawkins County. But what you have, the whole thing is here that whatever, I don't know, maybe there is something to that whole cornbread mafia crap they're talking about. I don't know, but earlier I said that there's a deal I wanted to do some more research on before I start talking about it, and then I started thinking, like, God, I've already taken that cat out of the bag. But right after summer, I say right after, I mean, like, so she went disappearing in June, maybe it was like August or September, something like that. There is a report. Let me see if I can find this. What is that? Okay. There's a report of a pedo ring that was arrested. Um, and it was one of those things where like I heard it, it was like in the background of the radio or something like that, and I heard it, and I like immediately popped in my head that that's what would have happened to this little girl. And it's oh, I take it back, man. I take it back. Hang on a second here. This is how long's oh gross. Oh, come on. I don't want to do this. I'll do that. No. You have to answer a stupid survey. I mean, it's about Etsy. I don't want this. I mean, I don't even know what Etsy is. Why won't this stop? Please just get off here. Oh, skip survey. Thank you. Oh my gosh, finally. Hey, skip ad. This is hold on, how do I turn this off? How do I turn this off? How do I get back to it does not have a reader option. I'm so angry. Okay, let me do this now. Let me get you guys over here to the page I'm on. Let's go to stop screen. We're going to share screen. And we'll read this. All right. I think you're on here, right? Yeah. Awesome. Also, thanks that their music playing is going to upset me. Okay, there isn't. All right. 7 arrested. What did that say? It's breaking news. Searching away for shooting suspect. That's crazy. All right. 7 men charged in Irwin. What happened to the arrested one? Did it just say arrested? All right. 7 men arrested, charged in Irwin human trafficking operation. Did I just say charge? Well, that's June 11th. Okay, so that's a little bit off. Well, then how did it's got to be a different one that I was thinking of because it came out after this. Oh, that's a good-looking fellow. Irwin, a 2-day undercover operation by special agents of the TBI Human Trafficking Unit, the Irwin Police Department, the Unicoi County Sheriff's Office, Washington County Sheriff's Office, the Jonesboro Police Department, and the Office of First District Attorney arrested several men accused of seeking illicit sex from minors. Over the 2-day period beginning June 9th, man, that's right out at the same time that she disappeared. See why I had a sick feeling? As part of an undercover investigation aimed at addressing human trafficking in East Tennessee, authorities placed several decoy advertisements on websites known to be linked to prostitution and commercial sex cases. I didn't even know there was such a thing. The focus of the operation was to identify individuals seeking to engage in commercial sex acts with minors. As a result of the operation, authorities arrested 7 men and booked them into Unicoi County Jail. Oh, gross. Look at those gross weirdo. Let's see here. There were 3 from Asheville. I got 1 from North Carolina right there, Bakersville. Trafficking, commercial sex. Where was the one I just saw? Something minor by electronic means. Purchase of alcohol. That's the one guy of alcohol for someone under 21. Jeez. Okay, so anyway. Oh gosh, that's a good looking fella, isn't it? What is going on in East Tennessee? Are those? Oh gosh, is that a dude? Oh man, we're gonna. This is this Elizabethan Star here. This is a cornucopia for what we do on this feed. Let's go back here, man. That is gross. Let's see, WJHL. They usually have a lot of stuff about summer. So their date is. There's a manhunt underway in Carter County. You know what? Why don't we just change the stream to manhunt underway and we will follow this manhunt. 7 men arrested in Northeast Tennessee, joint trafficking. And this was posted on the 11th of June. So I wonder if any of these are different. Ah, jeez. 7 men have been arrested and accused of attempting to solicit sex from minors after a joint Northeast Tennessee. I'm sorry. Got my stupid chair stuck on this wire. Okay. I fidget a lot. All right. Yes, being around me is a nobody wants to sit next to me at a restaurant. Or those are the same dudes, I think. I don't want these pop-ups. The operation started June 9th. It was aimed at addressing human trafficking in East Tennessee. During the investigation, authorities planned decoy advertisements. Okay, this is the same stuff we just read, right? Irwin Police Chief Regan Tilson said he feels pleased to have conducted a safe and successful operation. The thought process is that it hadn't been done here. Irwin's a small town. We felt like they would. So Irwin's probably like 40 miles from where Summer Wells is at. So said the operation comes after his department received calls from concerned parents. What is up with that? Is that not crazy? Holy cow. I had some calls from parents where adults were asking children to send in pictures, inappropriate pictures, things like that. We felt like an operation would make an impact. 7 men were arrested. That's all of them. There they are. TBI reports the following law enforcement agencies were part of the operation. So, I hate this stuff. Look at this. All right. So all this happened right around the same time that Summer went missing. So to me, hang on a second here. Oh my gosh. 7-man arresting connection, East Tennessee. This is just. I'm looking at this. Oh, there's 2? Look, lawyer is charged. Ex-county attorney is charged with running nice guys. This is a high-priced nice guy prostitution ring of a county attorney in Minnesota. And then you go down here, you got another ABA journal, Ohio lawyer. What is happening? What is... All right. So anyway, my whole point is, oh, here we go. 7 men, Johnson City Press. That's up there in Upper East Tennessee as well. According to the press release from TBI, it was for minors. Began on the 9th. When did it end? This is the 11th. So it's like the 10th. You know, you guys figure it out. Do you think that stuff that got started on the 9th would have ended up with sorry, I'm reading the politics here. That's so stupid. Okay. With stuff that happened here with this human trafficking sting, June 9th to 11th of 2021, Summer went missing June 15th. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying there's anything together there, but I am saying that there is a lot of this weird, crazy stuff that happens in East Tennessee. And it's, I don't know. It's just disgusting, sick, weirdo. I don't know. What do you say? What do you have to say about it? It's just, it sucks. These people need to be drug out in the middle of the road and left there. I don't need to see that at all. Why is this up here? Why is that there? That was weird. All right. Let's see what else I can find here. Oh, let's see. There's one here. Oh, it is. Forgot that. I need a switcher. That's what I learned that I need. Share. I believe it is. What is this one? Hold on here. Oh, yeah, the synagogue. Yeah, y'all remember the synagogue down in Texas? This is awesome. That's not awesome. This is an update to it. Update on the synagogue. Here we go. Feds accuse Texas man of selling gun to synagogue hostage taker Malik Akram. Did I get the Akram right? Probably not. 13-year-old man has been charged. I hate they always do this age thing. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's such a oh, he was 32. He, I don't know. He's more nefarious than the 42-year-old he sold it to. Whatever. Has been charged with gun crime after he allegedly sold the pistol used by the hostage taker in the Texas synagogue attack earlier this month. Federal prosecutors announced Tuesday. Henry Michael Williams. I love how it's a quotation. Michael's a quotation name. Was charged with criminal possession of a firearm Tuesday after prosecutors alleged he sold the Taurus G2C pistol to Malik Fazel Akram when he took 4 people hostage at the congregation. Okay, so this whole new light here is a Taurus pistol. Does that count as using a firearm to take people hostage? Because the Taurus is notorious for having bad quality control. Williams had previously been convicted of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and attempted possession of a controlled substance. Doesn't that have to be the worst crime in the world you're charged with? Attempted possession. You didn't even get it, man. You were trying. Florida man arrested at Waffle House after alleged outburst. Oh, that could be exciting. As a convicted felon, Mr. Williams was prohibited from carrying, acquiring, or selling firearms. U.S. attorney said for Northern District, Texas, in a statement. Look, there's the dude. There's Akram with his Taurus. Oh, a jabroni. And this is who is this? Oh, this is Akram? Oh, yeah. So this dude came from England. He was a homeless dude. He was in a homeless shelter. So he let a hobo. So how did a hobo get a ticket? First of all, get a passport. Those are expensive. Get a plane ticket. Those are expensive, especially from England to the United States. Then get down to Texas from New York. Also, he could, in the name of Al Qaeda, say that what's her chick needed to be freed. And why is this guy in a hospital? Look at this. There is a walker, a wheelchair, looks like hospital beds. Whether or not he knew his buyer's nefarious, hey, that's my favorite word, nefarious intent is largely irrelevant. Felons cannot have guns, period, and the Justice Department is committed to prosecuting those who do. Well, good for you, Justice Department. I don't know if, what happened there? I think, it's 11 hours. Wow, well, this sucks. Wait, that's not right. It says so. All right. Williams is expected in court. Akram is a 44-year-old British citizen. He held 4 hostages. He demanded the release of a federal prisoner. And he shot and killed by the cops. Following a 10-hour standoff. I thought that was Jen Psaki. That is not what she looks like. I don't know what's going on here. What is all this? Oh, I already saw that picture. That's awesome. This was hilarious. Biden's no, he's just Biden. All right. So that's so here. Let's do a Florida man real quickly. And then I'm going to jump off here. My throat's starting to hurt, which is weird. When I started doing this stuff, last October was when I started. And I had, for the entire month of October, I had a sore throat every day. Is that not sad? That's what I thought. I thought I was going to get sympathy and stuff, but I got none. Nobody cared. Nobody ever cares. Let's see here. All right. Let's go. Florida man. Where'd he go? Florida man. Yes, it's over bacon. This is so awesome. Could this get any better? Florida man arrested at Waffle House after alleged outburst over bacon. The bacon at Waffle House is not very good. I have become a bacon snob, and 90% of it I do not like. Most times you ask me, I was like, I don't really like bacon. I'm a sausage guy. Bacon has become, it's overused. It has become generic. It all has the same generic flavoring now. Finding good quality, small batch bacon is hard to do. And, oh, man, I love good bacon. I really do. I mean, it adds, it's a cheeseburger with like some good, like Tillamook cheddar cheese on there, some barbecue sauce. Like it's good, those Hawaiian rolls, those buns. Oh, man, my mouth is watering. Anyway, back to the Waffle House. Florida man was arrested last Wednesday for allegedly causing a disturbance at a Cape Coral Waffle House. Over the way, his bacon was cooked, according to a report. I'll tell you what, I hate soggy bacon. I like my bacon be crisp. It's close to being burnt, though. Is that not sad? The Florida man says, you better cook the effing bacon right. It would have been better if he'd said, bitch, you better cook the effing bacon right, bitch. Police said Alvarez was upset about how his bacon was delivered. Was delivered or cooked? Alvarez is accused of shouting racial slurs at the workers and resisting officers until they threatened him with, I thought it said laser. I really did thought it said laser when I first saw that. Reports said Alvarez is facing charges of disorderly intoxication. Only Florida would have disorderly intoxication. It's not disorderly conduct, but it's disorderly intoxication. Resisting an officer and simple assault. He's currently held in Lee County Jail. Dude, that is awesome. This guy threw out racial slurs. I thought this guy was black at first. So maybe he did black slurs. I mean, that's what they always get you assume too. They have you thinking that everything. Oh my gosh, who's that guy? Today? Oh, he had his trial today. Edgecombe. I tried to cover it. Excuse me. You know what? I have some good tasty Coca-Cola. Oh, so quenching. It's so good when it hits the lips. It's so good. Anyway, Edgecombe was the guy's name. Last name Theodore Edgecombe. It's this guy. He shot in the face a immigration attorney in Milwaukee, who he said called him. He used the hard R on him. Oh, because saying anything else is just racist. So you got to say the hard R. Anyway, so he used the hard R on him and several times, and then So he punched him in the face. Theodore did. Punched his attorney in the face. Bladed his face up and everything. Well, his wife was not going to have any of that, and she was driving. And his wife is a Filipino. So here it is. They're trying to, I mean, honest to goodness, the best thing I can say is this defense, their whole idea was a 60-year-old white dude deserved to be shot by a black dude. I mean, it was the only thing you can think of. And the whole thing just crumbled apart. Anyway, especially when the guy who, Theodore, when he got on, he took the stand. Because evidently you do that in Wisconsin if you're the defendant. And he gets up there and he says, well, I didn't mean to shoot him. The gun just went off. And so he immediately went from a self-defense to a reckless homicide. And anyway, he was convicted of it. Let's see here. I don't know. Is there anything else here? I'm trying to see gun politics. They're saying the ATF is coming in tomorrow to take people's guns. You can see how worried I am about that. Summer Wells. I don't think there's anything else about her. Let's see. Did we go through all that? Wait a second. I'm so dumb. How did I lose my train of thought on that one? I don't think we did go through that. Hang on here. You know what I'm going to have to do? I have to let my puppy out of the room. I love him. But I swear, he is such a puppy. Okay, so where were we on the Summer Wells deal here? I think there's high stuff, but there's like 70 some comments. All right, hang on a second. I gotta let the dog out. Oh, buddy boy. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's a good boy. He is. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know what I sound like when I walk away, but that dog is amazing. He's such a good boy. And I am not a good dad. I lost my pillow. Okay, so another thing about my life, I did finally get a chair. And of course, I can't do anything without complaining about it. And this is not a complaint. But this chair is so big. Because I'm like, I don't want some little girl chair. I want a man chair. I want a chair that like I can sit in and get a lap dance. You know? I don't want something that can break. So I got this chair. It's huge. And so now I have this stuff I've never done before, like lumbar stuff, lumbar support, all that stuff has always driven me nuts. I don't like the way it feels or anything. I have to use a lumbar pillow now to keep from because my back, I don't touch the rear of the chair. And so it's like I'm always sitting on the edge. It's a crazy feeling, but it's awesome. Now normally I do like doing anything else, but like doing the stream here, I'm constantly leaning forward and going back, and it just anyway. So yeah, I put a lumbar pillow in my back. God, I just realized I feel like I'm an 80-year-old. Let's see, what was there on Summer Wells? I feel like we missed something. Oh yeah, because the chick started talking about the pedophile ring, and then I showed what I was thinking about with that. I apologize that I ran away and let my uncontrolled mind muscles run. I tell you what, ADD is a blessing, man. It is an awesome thing. You can do more stuff. Let's see here. Where was I? I feel like we're down here. Let's see here. This is me thinking as well. Let's see here. I think if there's case 7 hours ago. Let's see. No. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, because running away, we've covered that before. This is my thing as well. I really don't want to be mean. This is a day ago. I may have done this. But whenever I read something that starts off with, I don't want to be mean. Oh, yeah, I did go over this one. They just do not appear very sophisticated. They hide their sophistication well. So here, he spent years in prison. He's plenty savvy on how to commit crimes. Having been to prison didn't him a criminal mastermind. Just a crook who doesn't make him. Just a crook who got caught. I disagree. You learn from other criminals in prison. Oh yeah, they have a sewing circle where they sit around and share and give each other ideas. They take notes, and it's an amazing process. And they share it all through carrier pigeon. Have you ever been to prison, or are you just going off the standing belief that people go to prison and it's basically criminal you? Oh my gosh, I don't know who this person is, but that's how exactly what that's me. That's what I was just saying. I didn't have standing beliefs. I covered crime in courts for many years for daily newspapers and have visited prisons and jails in the U.S. and Mexico. Does this get big? Oh, visited. Well, I guess that makes you an expert. No, it doesn't. Yep. Fun. Then a few years. Fun. Then a few years in prison, and now he's better educated in the commission and concealment of all things felonious. Your assumptions about what goes on in prison is very wrong. This person said they cover crime in courts for many years. I mean, they have probably more of their thumb on the heartbeat than you'd realize. I spent 40 years interviewing criminals and covering criminal trials, baby killers too. One starved his kid in a closet, then snapped her in half and stored her in a plastic bin on his back porch. Who are you to make assumptions about what I know? I'm done here. Okay, I'm not going to go into them fight about somebody's qualifications. Oh yeah, I like this one here. Dude, I'm with you from the beginning. People have been supposing that the Weld are some kind of criminal masterminds. It makes me roll my eyes so hard. Yeah, sure. He learned from other criminals how to perfectly disappear a child. I like the way that sounds. Yeah, he learned how to disappear a child. Never mind, he's a drug addict who wasn't even home, so he couldn't control what was happening. I think you guys really overestimate prison and criminals and the Wells. I think everybody, I mean, I don't know. They waited for people to listen to them, and nobody did much until his daughter Summer went missing. They spoke for years, and they were vilified and ignored. What they speak about? Oh, here you go. What do you mean? The one thing for them to keep the information within the family, like, yeah, keep your kids away from Uncle Don or something. Ew. Which used to be pretty common in the 70s, 80s, and even the 90s. What? Or do they actually make formal allegations through CPS and the police? Talking about it isn't enough. Unless they made the call to the authorities, it doesn't make a difference. Please note, I am not victim blaming, just saying family can't do anything. The authorities could. Oh, this is crazy. I didn't know this. The amount of murders and abductions that go unsolved seem to be very high, and they are committed by these common people with no education or training in anything. It's something like half the people that are shot, killed, are they never find out who did it every year. It really blows my mind. This has not been solved. There's a huge billboard going into Nashville that's been up since she went missing. I cannot believe these people have outsmarted the FBI. I did not know there was a billboard in Nashville about Summer Wells. That tells me, well, I'll let you know who paid for that. Some people just put things up. It's like, yeah, I would do it. If I had the money, I would do it. Say, hey, look, this is a Tennessee person. We got to find them. If it's the government, TBI or something like that, well, that means that maybe they think that she went through that way, which says a lot about I-40. I-40 goes from Memphis to through Cott County in East Tennessee. And Cott County, man, I don't know what to say about it. I don't have anything good to say about it. Popcorn Sutton was from there. And I mean, I forget the name of the lake. Is it Norris Lake? Like they said, like you can't go fishing down there and take your boat off your trailer to go fishing and then like leave your car and trailer in the parking lot. When you come back, there will be no trailer. It's just stuff was gone. There was a judge a few years ago who got maybe arrested or just barred or something down in what is the town in Cott County? Why can I not think of that? Oh, that's where the guy thought he had a conversation with Brian Laundrie. Do you remember that? Some engineer who was hiking the Appalachian Trail thought he's like, I'm confident it was Brian Laundrie. And he come and find out Brian was dead. He saw him at some side of the road thing. I need to go up there and get a video of that because I guarantee you, like I started looking into it where it was and everything. I was like, I know where that place is. And I said I know that place is. I mean, I know what type of place that is. And it is a type of place where dudes go to hook up with other dudes. Man, that's all over Tennessee. It is well known for that. It's all up and down I-40. They used to have parking areas for trucks just on the side of the road, and they shut them all down because there's so much male prostitution going on in them. It's it's weird. It's so weird, man. It's I don't know what to say. But anyway, yeah, if it's in Nashville though, that tells me something else. So they're thinking, where would she have gone? Well, obviously that's west of this area. So you're thinking, you go to Texas, go to Mexico, go to California. I mean, what type? I don't want to think about it. I'm going to get sick thinking about it. Let's see here. Well, they haven't outsmarted them. They just aren't guilty, so there's nothing to be found. Bingo. I think it's likely the mom was passed out high when she woke up. She realized Summer was missing. Had no idea how long she was gone or where she went. I was not specifically saying that they were primarily responsible. Maybe more secondary. Okay, I understand. I think you're saying essentially what I am. I don't really think they murdered her. I think it's so funny that people have gone to this, like, oh, we can't find her, so they have murdered her, and her body is now just like missing. It's the most missing place in the world. Yet there's nowhere up there for it to go. Let's see here. They're all too simple. Why are these getting downvoted? They're all too dumb. If you call someone else dumb, at least spell there correctly when doing it. Okay, I get it now. Sorry. Oh, geez. Thank you. Absolutely. I'm just here to do the Lord's work. I love it. Uh, I think they're mocking the OP. They use there instead of there in their post. Oh, geez. Guys, do you realize here that we have people saying what spelling of there you're using, whether or not it's correct? And it's also a post where we're talking about the murder of a 5-year-old girl, murder and abduction, maybe even the kidnapping to sell into prostitution. This is all in this one thread right here. Let's see here. Oh, this is going to be new for us. See, I get it. Like many of us, I've gone through a range of various theories. For a moment in these 8 months or so, I've asked myself the question, what if they're innocent? But my gut instinct tells me both Candace and Don have guilty knowledge. There's guilty knowledge again. I hate that damn term. Meaning they know more than they're saying, especially. And there, especially is written, it's all in caps. So you know that's serious right there. Especially Candace. I absolutely believe law enforcement knows way more than we do. No, why did I just do that? I hate this slide. I gotta change that. Law enforcement knows way more than we do, and TBI is fitting puzzle pieces together so a conviction can be made. I do like your comment about bugging their house. This is something I've wondered about too. Nobody's bugging houses, okay? They're not. The only bugs these people have in their houses are cockroaches. During the shakedown of the house and the property by TBI, I think other than the law enforcement photographer who had to document every inch of the house interior for evidence. How easy would it be to plant some surveillance microphones? Oh, geez. You know what happens when they find those microphones? What you're wanting to happen here, I think you would have a better understanding if you understood the doctrine of the fruit of the poisonous tree. Look up that legal term of art. Try to understand that. I think that's what you're thinking. Like, oh, how easy it would be to do this or do that. Look up fruit of the poisonous tree. I think that will help you in future endeavors of sleuthing, for the lack of a better word. Let's see here. How easy would it be to plant some surveillance microphones with the drunken arguments and chaos that goes on inside the home in the evenings? It seems likely Don or Candace are talking, threatening one another, etc. And law enforcement probably would get an earful. Okay, somebody right now streaming to you on a microphone. It's not easy setting up sound. So you get so picky about it. And it's like, trust me, they're not just, I don't know. I don't know what you think. It's not, besides being illegal. See, I'm stuttering. I'm so discombobulated over this. Just look up the fruit of the poisonous tree. Well, duh, law enforcement knows way more than we do. Oh, yeah, law enforcement knows everything. My thoughts exactly. Being drunk or high or both. You ever notice they can't just leave it with being drunk? It's got to be high too, or, it's just, I think they'd have slipped up a lot in their conversations and conflicts. These people are out in public every day. All right? They're going to church on Sundays. That's something else. They go to church on Sunday or Saturday, whatever what are they, Jehovah's Witness? They're going to church. They're going to work. They're going to get warm milk or whatever people were obsessed over. They're not hiding, okay? So they're going to say, if they're going to say anything, they're not going to say it with some secret FBI 007 microphone. Okay. And they had like what 3 kids running around there. Those kids are gonna find the thing. I mean, you answered your own question in the first post. Simple. I go back and forth with those as well. I had never seen a case like this and became fully invested. I just couldn't believe something like this could happen and that they had no leads. Then a very similar story, horrific crime is unfolding in my town. The parents are complete losers. Oh, I don't need commentary. I don't need to add stuff to things. You just have to read what other people write. It is so hilarious. Who have a long history of abusing their children, who have been taken by CPS. The only difference is they did not report their 5-year-old missing for over a year. I know many of the people involved, including law enforcement. I love all the ellipses. Every sentence ends with an ellipsis. All are desperately trying to find her. The parents are currently in jail only. Look at this. All caps. You got to take it serious when it's all caps. Because they found another crime to keep them. What is that other crime? Were they burning tires? That's a crime. That's what I want to see. I want to see, like, it'd be like the Wells family crime ring is broken up when it's discovered they're burning tires on their property in violation of an EPA code. I mean, honest to goodness. Actually, I just realized I don't know if it's illegal to burn a tire or not. Huh. They won't say where the girl is. They won't say where the girl is. They're in jail and they won't say where she is. I mean, who is this? Just let us know where it is. We can look it up ourselves. And have not been arrested or charged for anything related to the missing girl. It just absolutely blows my mind how drug addicted dimwits are getting away with neglect, murder. But sadly, living in the vast wilderness seems to have its advantages for them, I guess. Yeah, those people are called feral, okay? Bigfoot is probably based off of people living in the wilderness like that. Because where do you even start to look when there's just miles and miles of woods and water? I mean, I look at the wood and the water and take in nature and think how blessed I am to be able to freely walk about and just enjoy the sound of nothing but what God put here. Absolutely awful. I hope both these sweet little babes are found and the people responsible are punished to the max. Still don't know who this other kid is that she's talking about or he's talking about. Oh my gosh, no way. Hold on. Wait, why is this not working? Okay, there it is. I love this next one. They sold her. Not too simple to sell someone in exchange for drugs. Oh, it hit the nail on the head. It hit the nail on the head. They may be uneducated and less sophisticated than some, but I certainly believe they somehow concocted a plan. How many of y'all think maybe they might be illiterate? There might be some illiteracy problems going on here. You are sitting here telling me someone's saying they concocted a plan. How do you spell concocted without looking at it? How? I don't know. I could be wrong. Shit. I hope so. I hope I am wrong. Shit. I hope I am wrong. Oh, jeez. I hate the idea these two idiots killing their daughter or getting her gone and getting away with it. I don't know how or why this happened to poor Summer, but I do believe her parents, at the very least, have some sort of guilty knowledge. Oh! Where did you people find this term of art? They may be stupid, but someone did something, and someone somewhere knows the truth. I'm just hitting my head. Law enforcement has to know way, way more than they're letting on, and I pray that this case comes to an end soon. And little Summer gets the justice she deserves. I think they're using the word justice wrong a lot of times. Law enforcement has to know way, way more than they're letting on. I think this too. I kind of think it's like the Delphi case. They must know a lot more. Delphi? Like car parts? Don't ever underestimate the criminal mind. Just because they come off as backwood hicks doesn't mean they don't have street smarts. Yeah, it really does. It really does. Like it literally, and what you're saying, it does. If you're a backwood hick, you don't have street smarts. Because you're not on streets. You're in the backwoods. Oh, geez. They know way more and cannot say. Dawn has extensive jail time where criminals give advice to other criminals on how to deal with self-incrimination. Where do people get this idea from? Really, where do people get this idea from? And I know it's been asked before in this, but have y'all been in a jail? It's weird. It's like you're there and it's like you're at a zoo, but yet you look and all the animals look like you. But again, they're in cages and stuff, and it's just I don't know. It's weird. I don't like them. Yeah, I kind of like them. They're kind of cool. I don't want to be in one. Let's see here. A dog can hide a bone in the yard and you can't find it. It's because the dog knows his territory better than you do. Those people know the area better than anyone. I imagine quite a bit about hiding things can be learned from other inmates during prison time. Okay, you know where... Shit. Do you know where inmates hide stuff? They hide it in their butts. Has anybody taken a flashlight up Candace's butt to see if Summer might be there? Oh, jeez. I'm going to bed. I'm done. I'm done, y'all. We can't do this anymore. This is too much. Oh, Sully. Ah. Oh, man, I missed you. Oh, it's awesome. Sheriff Lawson and Don. I did not know that. So you know a lot more than I do. We got people that think TBI should excavate the hill they live on. Could you imagine talking about excavating the hill they live on? I mean, I couldn't. The permit process. I'm being serious on this. This is where my mind went to first. The permit process they would have to get for the environmental impact, because there's a creek that goes through there, it'd be a year before they excavate that place. Oh yeah, they are feral. I love it. So I'm sorry, man. I did not know. Yeah, I've got my chat turned on. I just wasn't listening to it or we're not paying. I don't know what's happened. Generational. Yes, I do love generational. I that's funny. This is the second time I've heard that today. A generational was it generational or genetics? I mean, they're come from the same root. Uh, but yeah, it was a term used for uh, expert testimony. They're talking about like all these people out here are now experts. All right. See, I get a kick out of it. All these people are experts now. And so what's happened is that they fine, for lack of a better, I hate I've used that twice now. For an easy description, it's like they put their ad up on like the yellow pages or something like that and say, I'm an expert. Call me to testify in your trial. I mean, there's really just about that many people doing this nowadays. And it was like the term was, unless you're like a generational, and it's talking about like people that it was about like genetics and all that stuff. And I've never even heard the term before or anything else. But anyway, now I was fascinated by it. And you using the term generational. Now I'm going to be completely lost. Tonight, I say I need sleep. I'm going to be looking it up and seeing like what a expert witness has to do for that stuff. Sorry. You're laughing so hard. I am sorry, man. Anybody listening to me laughing, I'm sorry because I am. I could if I did comedy, I'd have to pipe in laughing gas. Yes, they do. Everyone thinks Southerners live like this. I like to tell people that Southerners live like that so they don't move to the South. Barefoot holler country, yeah. It's so true. Anybody who sees this right now, barefoot holler. That is the best way to describe it. Best way to describe it. Generational criminals. It is, watch the show Justified. And that's the best way to understand. It is the best fictional show about that whole area. It's just, yeah, I mean, it's very fictional. It is very fictional, but you kind of get a good root idea. Oh gosh. Oh, let's see here. What else is there on this thing? Listen to this one. Hang on. I agree with you completely. I'm fairly local to them. Wait a second here. Let's see. If I do this, will I get updates? I don't know. I'm trying to see why I'm not getting updates if there's a thing coming in. I got busy on Beach Creek Road in college. That was Myrtle Beach, wasn't it, though? Or Panama City Beach. Oh, geez. I went down. I'm not going to tell that story now. Oh, I left. Let's just play that. I left. So this person says, I'm very local to them. They aren't criminal masterminds. Those kids also ran wild all the time. Lots of partying and fucked up. Kids with little to no supervision. Recipe for disaster. I think it's important to remember Candace sent the boys down to the creek to look for Summer. At first, when she went missing, she had more than likely been found down there playing alone before that awful day in June. I think either a pedophile friend of theirs snatched her or she's animal food. Now, I've said that about animal food. It could have very well fallen off the side of a cliff, too. Cliff would have been the other side, I think. So I pray they find her in the spring when the hikers are out. Are there hikers around that area? There's two interstates within 17 miles of the Wells home. There's tons of rough, steep terrain too. Yeah, there might be 17 miles. There might be interstates, but man, it's not. It's not like you're just going down the road and you get on the interstate and you're out of here. You're in these backwoods, windy roads. See here. I'm just gonna be real with you. I've had interactions with candidates at my former workplace. She could barely form a coherent sentence some days. Now, hold on, time out here. Before I do this, we don't know who this person is. This is completely internet rumor. Take it for the grain of salt. It's weird though. At the same time, sometimes internet rumors they work. Oh, hey, you know the one? Did y'all ever hear about the Facebook murders in like Johnson County, Tennessee? That's one. Oh, I should do that one. That'd be a really deep. I think somebody wrote a book over that. Anyway, I've had interaction with my former workplace. The reason why I said that got lost in that Facebook murders is because some of the stuff that's online, it's amazing how much people put on here. That is just it's truthful. They'll open up their life to people, and then you go out, you go to a party or something like that. Party. I'm in my mind, like, a cocktail party pops up in my mind. I had a professor in college who used that description all the time. So he's trying to make us not sound like idiots when we end up at a cocktail party. But anyway, so let's say they're at one of these highfalutin cocktail parties, and someone asks them about something they put online, and people will be shocked that something about them. And it's like, yeah, you put your whole life there online. Anyway, she can barely form a coherent sentence some days. Hard to hide forensic evidence when you're fucked up on Xanax and nodding out. Xanax, man, that makes sense. A lot of people use Xanax in Tennessee. I just pray there's not the Delphi case. What's the Delphi case? DELPHI case. Oh, Delphi murders. Maybe. I type in Delphi case, and it goes, in the case of Delphi Corporation, it had set up an $87 million for paying the cash bonuses to top executives of the company. Thing is a different case. Then down here is Yahoo News. Delphi murders, what we know and don't know 4 years after Abby and Libby were killed. Who are these people? I don't know anybody being killed. Anyway, see, where'd that last one go? Sully, take it to the district attorney. Don't take it to the police. Take it to the district attorney's office. Just walk in. Mail it to them. Depends. Oh, hold on, wait a second. Let me back that up. I'm saying this like, it's like if you have information or something like that. If you saying like, there's a case, you always start an investigation with the police. But if there's, the district attorney is the chief law enforcement official. Just take to their office. It's surprisingly that simple. Delphi, yes. You'd also call the district attorney's office and ask to make an appointment. Stuff like that. The best way to do something like that, though, uh, because they're constantly running cover to stay away from a bunch of weirdos like we have over here on Reddit. Um, is you get an attorney. Uh, just somebody. I mean, guys, there's attorneys are everywhere. Just start talking to them. You can always tell. I don't know. Sometimes you can find good ones. I don't know. I had, it's funny because I'm talking about my own personal experience, and mine's from just knowing people. It's not from anything, process. Uh, you have to have hardcore proof, not testimony, right? Oh yeah, yes. The testimony's public. It's always some civil thing. I mean, it depends if it's a civil suit or a criminal suit. See, I'm trying to think. I think I'm overthinking it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like a attorney or something. No, if attorney will do anything. If you pay, okay, if an attorney charges $100 an hour, and you wanted to pay the attorney to come over and do your dishes, $100 an hour, the attorney would come over and do your dishes for $100 an hour. But if you have, I say always, I don't know anything. I mean, of course, nothing I ever say is advice or anything. It's just me kind of just talking at my rear end. But it's always, you've heard the term lawyer up. It's always good to lawyer up, because, man, yeah, it just, it's protection. It's like insurance. Um, yes, yes. So this is, man. I know nothing. I'm so far lost now. This is suicide, Alabama. Only thing I can tell you about Alabama. Uh, do you know that Alabama has the largest constitution in, I think, the world? So, I don't understand why. It's a worthless trivia I heard, and anyway, yeah, I have no idea, man. It might actually may even be a civil thing. Um, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I would never tell you any advice. I'm just trying to, as a friend, just like, hey, go check this way or go check that way. Whenever you can't decide to turn left or right, I always turn to the right. So I think some people can figure out why. Oh yeah, Delphi members. That's what that is. Trying to think, I've got nothing else though for tonight, man. That is, I'm just doing this. Honestly, I have to thank everybody. It feels good to get some stuff off my chest. I was stuck. Look, I just saw on a back monitor where I scrolled the screen. I'm sorry, I scrolled it fast. I just had a lot of stress lately. I said the other day, I was like, I've had a family member in the hospital, and it's good to be out. You know what I feel like right now? I feel like I'm out with my friends. And I appreciate you guys for giving me that feeling. Um they have a good football team. Yeah. Um you don't even get me going. Rebel without a cause. I'm my favorite is Rebel without a clue. Um anyway, listen, y'all just Saul, you're my I swear we're gonna go to Dreamland one day. This is too much, too much. I gotta get some sleep. I got a big day tomorrow. I gotta think coherently tomorrow, which is a scary proposition. You see, tonight I can't even think coherently. So I don't know. We'll see how it all goes. But guys, y'all, Sully. Oh geez. I don't know. Let's get together real soon. I I'm gonna tell an awful secret because I hate sharing this stuff. I actually have a birthday Friday, and God, I hate them. I absolutely hate them. I don't celebrate them on purpose. And anyway, so I don't know what. Probably I might spend all day Friday right here. Uh, I don't know. People talk about doing a 24-hour stream. God, I'd love to be able to do that. But right now, my throat is starting to hurt, and I'm hungry, like really, really hungry. I'm thinking to myself, I had Chick-fil-A. Um, I work 5 days next week. All right. Um, yeah, the birthday is it's awful. I mean, just a bad luck, man. Bad luck is always having my birthday. I'm not asking for sympathy when I say this. It's just it's a weird coincidence. So, but anyway, that has nothing to here nor there. I'm just letting you guys know what's happening. My life. I don't know why. I had no one else to talk to. It's probably, but guys, I'm going to. I gotta call it a night right now, though. Just my, like I said, my feels weak, getting a sore throat, and I do not want to be sick over birthday time. So, anyway, listen, love you guys to death. Be sure to go to Outback. Listen, if you go to Outback, tell me you want that bloomin' onion, but you want them to add bacon and cheese and put it underneath the melter. Just say that with a straight face and see what comes out. It is if you take blood pressure medicine, you definitely want to be sure that you have that day. And yeah, because it is awesome. All right, well, that the blooming onion, the bloomer from down under. Gosh, man, there's so many bad. You just brought back some really wild memories there. I forgot about Outback. I don't know why. I've only been. It's not like I go there all the time, but it seems like I've been there with my friends. It ends up being a colossal, like, what in the world is going on here? Anyway, you're welcome to my iPad anytime. That's the greatest I've heard. I love it. Dude, I have to write that down. I have to write that down. I really do. You know what? The other thing I heard today is just I was trying to think, how can I work this in? And so I'm gonna work it in right now. Just because I have nothing else to say. Is this person said they were working harder than an ugly stripper. And I love that. So where I blot you out. Welcome to my iPad anytime. I'm putting that down. But wait a second, my pen quit working. Stupid Glock pen. Dude. Oh no. Oh, there he goes. All right. Um, I did. I wrote it down on a piece of paper that for some reason has I think it's jelly on it. That's sad. I eat too many things with jelly. All right. Love ya. We're here working harder than an ugly stripper. Oh my gosh. Okay, have y'all ever seen a stripper of the season? I don't know. They might. Maybe I should just stop it right there. I'm just gonna stop that. If you kind of knew where I was going, I was just gonna let you know it involves the staples. Mm, mm. Till next time. Next time I'm allowed on your iPad. I've lost it. Woo! Ric Flair. I can't do it. If I do a loud one, I'm gonna get the dogs up. Oh, Godspeed, y'all. Thank you. Oh, Sully, you're the best. Peace.